What's up guys, PhazonFlux here with another episode of Let's Play Pokémon FireRed. In the last episode, we took down the majority of the team members of Team Rocket here in the Silph Company building, and in today's episode, we are going to put an end to it once and for all. Yois. So we meet again. The President and I are discussing a vital business proposition. Keep your nose out of grown-up matters, or experience a world of pain. Alright, so finally, after clearing out dozens of Team Rocket members and even taking down our own rival, we finally reached the top of the building and Giovanni himself. Knowing ahead of time that he would lead with his Poison-type Nidorino, I decided to lead with my Ground-type Corki. Magnitude 7 is just short of a one-hit kill. But I'm not too worried. Horn Attack did plenty of damage, but Corki's faster and can definitely finish off with a return. Excuse me once again for my little cough. I'm still trying to get over my little sickness and my cough just won't go away. I can't seem to shake it for some reason. Hopefully it's not too bad to mess with the recording too much. But more on to the video. Seems after taking down Nidorino, Giovanni's going to try and use his Kangaskhan again. So since that's a pure normal type and we finally have access to fighting type moves via Xerath's Brick Break, I think it's time to put it to good use. Ooh, just shy of a 2-hit kill. And nice dodge of the Mega Punch Xerath, like a boss. So let's see, one more Brick Break would definitely take it down. Oh yeah, and Kangaskhan wastes its turn using Tail Whip. Awesome, this match is going perfectly. Much better than during the practice run that I did earlier to make sure I was prepared for this boss fight. Xerath even gets a level off of it. Not bad indeed. It's gonna follow up with his Rhyhorn, which means Maokai is just itching to do some draining. 1 Giga Drain's all it's gonna take. So Giovanni's last Pokemon is probably his toughest if you don't think Kangaskhan is his toughest, and that is his Nidoqueen, which is a Poison and Ground-type Pokemon, the final form of the Nidoran female line. So, let's see, what am I going to do to take her out? She is Poison, so she's weak to Ground, but she is a very tanky Pokemon. So I highly doubt Corki will be able to one-shot her. But as long as she doesn't do anything too deadly in return, I shouldn't have to worry about dying myself, because I am resistant to her Poison-type attacks. And wow, that was a crit super effective? Yikes. Ouch, Corki goes down. Alright, well, backup plan. Go Nasus. Maybe I can get lucky with a burn, or I could try and go for a dig. But she is faster than me. Can't say I was expecting that. Another double kick to the face is going to take Nasus down, so hopefully she doesn't use double kick on this turn here. Okay, I was also hoping Dig would do a little more than that. Ouch, and the Poison Point struck too. Okay, so things aren't going quite as well against Nidoqueen here. I already know she's faster, so there's not really much point swapping out, so I'll just try and do as much damage as I possibly can before he goes down. Oh wow, that did nothing. I wasn't kidding when I said she was tanky. I didn't think she was this tanky. Alright, let's see if I can't outlast her with my own tank. Because I definitely want Nasus to get some of this experience too. So I don't want him going down. Little Leech Seed ought to ruin the day for him. Yeah, Poison Sting's not going to do much at all. And since I'm a Poison type, I don't have to worry about getting poisoned in return. Choices. Should I follow up with Sleep Powder or just go for the kill? I highly doubt this will kill, but it'll definitely put me a lot closer to the win. Alright. Yeah, one more turn. It doesn't really matter what move I select. Leech Seed this turn will weaken her, and the Leech Seed next turn will take her out. So it really doesn't matter what move I select. So I'll just go for the Flashy Tackle. And just like that, Giovanni goes down. I lost again? And we make bank. Blast it all! You've ruined our plans for Silph. But Team Rocket will not fall. You always never forget that all Pokemon exist for Team Rocket. I must go, but I shall return. Very ominous. And just like that, all the rockets are teleported out. But let's check on the president and see how he's doing. Oh dear boy, thank you for saving Silph. I will never forget you saved us in our moment of peril. I have to thank you in some way. Because I'm rich, I can give you anything. Here, maybe this will do. And we get a whopping Master Ball. You can't buy that anywhere. It's our secret prototype Master Ball. It will catch any Pokemon without fail. In other words, we better save this for the biggest catch of our lives. You should be quiet about using it though. Alright, fair enough. And Poison's gonna get to Nasus right now. Poor guy. But now that Silph has been saved, I will meet you at the very bottom. So now that Team Rocket is finally out of Saffron altogether, not just Silph, we should be able to do a little bit more exploring of the city. Alright guys, I just healed my Pokemon off screen. And our nice little Meowth, that's right, actually had a very cool surprise for us. It's a rare find with the pickup ability, but I actually got TM10 Hidden Power. It's kind of a gimmicky move unless you're a pro player, but I'm not really going to explain it too much because it's fairly useless to me. It has to do with individual stats of Pokemon and stuff. It gets kind of confusing. So we're just going to explore the rest of Saffron City now. Going up to the top leftmost house of the city, going up the stairs, we get an interesting conversation with this little girl. Hi, do you like Pokemon? No, I just asked you. Huh? You're strange. What? Quit mimicking. But that's my favorite hobby. Basically, your player character and that girl will have a weird conversation because she's acting as you. Interesting enough though, if you have the item Pokédoll and you talk to her, she will act as a move tutor character like other characters in this game, and she will teach your Pokemon the move Mimic, which will let your Pokemon use the same move that was used against it last. So the next thing on our to-do list is the Fighting Dojo, this little mini gym that's to the left of the actual gym of Saffron City, and it specializes in fighting types. As you know, fighting types are weak to flying and psychic, neither of which I have access to on my team. The best bet we have is Maokai, a poison type, who resists fighting type moves. So, for no better reason than it's on our to-do list, I figure let's just go ahead and go for it right now because we have a nice little prize at the end of doing this too. So I think I'm going to speed up this part because it's pretty much the same fighting type Pokemon over and over again. And it's just battle after battle after battle. So, without further ado, as you can see, in addition to being black belts, these guys are also ninjas as they use their teleport jutsu. I am Karate Master. I am leader here. You wish to challenge us? Expect no mercy. Hwah! Okay, Captain Falcon. Anyways, taking down the quote-unquote gym leader here, Black Belt Koichi has two interesting fighting types. Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan, and they're both at respectable levels. Hitmonlee is the more offensive of the two, and he can hit incredibly hard with his high jump kick ability. Hitmonchan has more variety in moves, but he obviously doesn't hit quite as hard to make up for that. Let's see if I can't put him to sleep. Awesome. I'm glad I was able to put that thing to sleep too, because Mind Reader makes it so its next attack has 100% accuracy, meaning his high jump kick move, which normally has 85 accuracy, I think, in Gen 3, it makes it so that it'll obviously guarantee to hit. But high jump kick has a nasty side effect. If it misses, then the user loses half of their health. So it's kind of a risky attack, but with Mind Raider it mitigates that risk. It's unfortunate Hitmonlee woke up so early, but hopefully I put it to sleep just long enough to go ahead and take it out. Maybe Leech Seed will be enough? Okay, thank goodness I resist that, because if that were to hit any of my other Pokemon, I would not doubt that that would have been a one-shot. I'm actually kind of surprised Maokai's faster than Hitmonlee. But anyways, just like that, he goes down. The next up is his Hitmonchan. So if Hitmonlee only did that little bit of damage, I'm really not too worried about Hitmonchan. Unless, of course, it has Fire Punch. Like it does. Of course. Anyways, let's hope Maokai can tank it out. If not, I could always swap to Nasus and attempt to absorb a Fire or an Ice Punch. Nasus does have the Flash Fire ability after all. It'll boost his Flame Wheel's damage output. In fact, I'm hoping he goes for Fire Punch right now and not Ice Punch. But even if he does go for Ice Punch, Nasus will still resist that attack. Alright, good prediction on my part. So now Nasus's Flame Wheel will be doing extra damage. Assuming I'm faster. I'm not, but as it turns out he only has Fire and Ice. And I'm frozen solid. Please tell me, okay good, I was going to say please tell me Flame Wheel is one of the Fire type moves that instantly defrosts you if you use it while you're frozen. Now another reason Fire and Ice Punch aren't doing as much damage to my Pokemon is because they're Fire and Ice type moves, which means they use the special attack stat, which obviously Hitmonchan doesn't have the best special attack stat. It has a better physical attack. So that's the downside of Hitmonchan in Gen 3, but in future generations of Pokemon, it becomes a slightly more threatening Pokemon. But finally, Koichi goes down, and with minimal damage to my Pokemon team. Hua! Arg! Beaten! We don't make too much money, but the biggest prize comes next. Indeed, I have lost, but I beseech you, do not take our emblem as a trophy. In return, I will give you a prized fighting Pokemon. Choose whichever one you like. And so, here we go. We get a choice between Hitmonlee or Hitmonchan. I think I'm going to go for Hitmonchan, but I'll go into more detail of the strengths and weaknesses now. Alright, first up we have Hitmonlee, which is a pure fighting type Pokemon with decent speed, good special defense, and amazing attack stat. I've kind of explained a little bit about how he works. Basically, he's just a raw powerhouse. He hits with high base power moves like high jump kick and earthquake and stuff like that. But I think the best way to use him is with the TM bulk up to increase both his offense even more and his defense simultaneously. But other than that, there's not much to say about him. So moving on to the second Pokemon here, Hitmonchan, which is the more defensive of the two. He's also a pure fighting type, who specializes in versatility and more defensive moves. His stats reflect more of a defensive typing, but he's got access to great moves like the Elemental Punches, Mach Punch, and other types of moves like that. So, personally, I would recommend Hitmonchan over Hitmonlee, but it's really ultimately up to you which one you'd prefer. there. In honor of the newcomer to the new Smash game, I decided to name our Hitmonchan Little Mac. So, I think that's actually going to be it for today's episode. I'm sorry it was a bit shorter than normal, and I'm sorry it was a little more scattered than normal as well. We just had a lot to do, and I couldn't think of a better way of organizing it. So, thanks all so much for watching, and in the next episode, we're going to take down the gym of Saffron City. So, I hope to see you guys then, and until then, have a blessed day.